Have a nice day, guys. So question set 29. So we are coming to last part of the exam mark database query writing. So this is the question set 29. So we have 5 more questions here. So now we have to use some new things here, new keywords here. So like round and round, yeah, round, like this kind of keyword. So that round is a new keyword in this question set. So let's see what is that keyword, what we can do with that keyword. So now we are going to first question. Find the all marks obtained by the students in all the subject in the first term to the integer. So we need to find the integer. So now you know how to find integer values. So we can't get uh, decimal values. I mean, like 8.85.8, 10.5, 20.4, like that. We want to get round integer marks. So we need integers. So now we need to use round keyword to get integers. So I will show you that. So let's delete my previous query. And okay, now let's find that what is our question. Find all marks obtained by student in all the subjects. We need to find the all the subject in first term. So now, all right, now I open a new query tab. Now I need to find the integer mark. So we need to use round keyword. So let's use it. Let's see how to use it. Let we need to get the first term marks. So first term, I need to get find all marks obtained by student in all subject in first term. So I need to find first term marks. So let's find the first term mark. Student exam mark record dot mark, like that, and I'm renaming my column as what as first term marks, like that. Like that. And also I need to get those details from the student exam mark record table. What student mark exam mark record table? Okay. Now I need to join exam term because I have exam term. Join exam term on student exam mark record. Student exam mark record dot exam term ID equals to exam term dot term ID. And now I need to find where exam term dot exam term equals to first term. All right, end of the query. I'm using semicolon to end the query. Now let's see what we got. We got these marks on here. So now you can see we have decimal marks on there. So 78.24, 72.52, 23.5, 52.55, and 78.6. All right, like that. We have decimal values also, and also we have integer value. So now we want to round these values to integers. Now let's see how we can do it. And I am using round keyword on there. So round keyword on there. And now I need to round it to integers. So I don't need any decimal values. So I'm using zero values, zero decimal values. I don't need any decimal values. So I want to use zero because I don't need any decimal values. If you need any decimal values, you think you need two decimal values. If you need two decimal values, you need to put 2 here. And in this question, I don't need any decimals. I need integer values only. So I'm using 0 value. So I little bit rename my table like int. And also now let's execute and see what's happened. Now you can see we can have integer values, round integer values. Okay. Now there are no in decimal values. You can see 78.24 turn into 78. And if I show you again, Then we execute that 78.24. All right, 72.52 means when we round this value to integer value, this one to be 73 or 72. Let's see, can have it. So, right. Easy. So, round to, let's see that, comma, zero value, execute it. Yeah, we can have. All right, we can have 73. All right, my voice is little bit of cracky. Okay, don't care about that. Now we can have integer values and we can get it near round integers. Okay. Now you know how to work with round keyword. Now let's go to other four questions and do them with round keyword. All right, find the average two decimal places. Now we have two decimal places. Now we need to put two value with round keyword. And we need to find the average mark here obtained by the students for the first term mathematics subject. So we have two conditions here. We have exact term name like first term and exact subject name like what, like mathematics. And now we want to get average marks. All right, now let's see how we can get them. So I am yeah, I will customize this also. So I need average mark. So I need no, this is new thing. So I'm writing a query in a new way. So you can understand about it well. So I am using two brackets, and inside the brackets I need to find the average mark of first term mathematics. So I use AVG and now get the student exam record dot mark column, and now I need two decimal places. So okay, there's a little bit power interruption here. All right, two decimal values. We need two decimal values. Now I need to rename the table like what, maths first term average marks. Maths first term marks like that, and I need to get those details from a student exam mark record table. Where student exam mark record table dot exam term ID, it equals to exam term primary key dot term ID. Yeah. Now I'm using bracket here because I need to find them, find the exam terms. So I'm using select here. Select exam term dot term ID. It is the primary key of that table, and from exam term, what is that? Square bracket. I forgot. Okay, exam term. I need to get that from exam term. Where exam term. I need to get first term. So I need to get exam term name here. And it equals to first term. Okay. Close the bracket immediately because we open the bracket on here. So yeah, close the bracket, and we have another condition. We have to get the subject like that. So now I will copy that. Copy these all things and put that on here. Now I need to get subject ID. So I need to get subject ID, and subject ID is equals to subject table. Okay, subject table subject ID, that's the primary key. So you can copy that on there and also on there. And subject name, we want to get subject sometimes we have to type all of the things. So subject name, mathematics. All right, mathematics. Okay, now I'm putting semicolon at the end of the query. So now we can get first term mathematics subject average. So I am a little bit, uh, yeah, I do that thing. Yeah, now I can get average mark on mathematics. So let's get the average mark on mathematics. So now you can see 71.845. We have three decimal places, but we need two decimal places only. So now we can put round keyword on there and open bracket and close the bracket on there. Uh, Put this average student exam mark record thing inside the bracket, and also use comma and mention how many decimal places you want. So you want two decimal places, and yeah, just wait. Okay, we need two decimal places. So you want to mention it using this. All right, guys. Sorry for the weird cut. We have some trouble out there. Okay. So what we where we stopped? Yeah, we have three decimal values here, 8, 4, 5, like that, and now we want two decimal values. Now we can get using round keyword, and we want to mention how many decimal values we want. So we want two decimal values. I mentioned it on here, and now execute the query. We can have two decimal values like 8, 4. If we don't want any decimal values, we can use 0 and execute the query, and we can have near round integer value. And if we want one decimal value, we need to mention one value for that and execute query using F9. We can have 71.8, and we want two values. We want two decimal values, and F9 using F9. Okay. 71.84. All right. Now this is the query. You can see it. This is the answer for first question. Yeah, second question. I'm tripping here. Okay. And this is the answer we can get from above query. So we have another three more questions here. Let's do that quickly. So because we don't have power and power interruption on this time, that is so uncommon. Okay. Let's do this quickly before my battery life die. So what is the lowest mark obtained for science subject in the all-term examination of all students in class 11A? So yeah, okay, my whole thing is okay. My recording is good. What is the lowest mark obtained for science subject uh, in all-term examination? So we need to find the subject. We have exact subject here, and we highlight that, and we have exact class C. We don't have any exact term examination, and we need to find all student details. So find the lowest mark. All right. Uh, that is so easy for us because we know how to find them. So we don't need to use round keyword for that. So this is all about min keyword. You know the min keyword. We did that before. Now I don't need these things. Now I need to customize this average keyword to lowest keyword like min. So student exam mark record dot mark lowest science mark in 11A. I need to rename column like that. Lowest for science, the bracket doing science in 11A. Okay. We need to get those details from the student exam mark record table, and I need to find the student. Now I need to join these things with inner join. All right. Inner join. Inner join. Right. So we are coming to inner join. So let's do this. So we want to connect student table with student exam mark record table, and class table with student table, and subject table with student exam mark record table. So now we know how to use inner join to join some tables together, and we can use, if we use inner join. Okay. If we use inner join, we can find all, if we use inner join, we can join table by table, and we can get same table uh, with inner join. So we can join a student table. So I am just doing this in fast forwarding, because you know how to do that. I'm not going to explain that much, so I'm doing that. All right, guys. Now I did that. So yeah, this time is not good for me, because I heard some news, because uh, out of my home environment, we don't have any, we have power interruption here, because large tree fallen into what, fallen into current wires, and all things jumbled, and everyone are screaming on out of my home, and I'm just in hard situation. Yeah. So yeah, let's do this anyway. So we need to get science, what we need to get science 11A. Okay. uh yeah, uh don't mention any term name. So subject table, class table, and student table. Yeah, we can get that. So science mark 11A. Now we can get that from where clause and subject ID, subject name. Yeah, we need to get science, and we have another condition, class name dot class name. So end of the query, we are using semicolon to end the query, and execute it. Let's see. We have got lowest mark of science in 11A, that is 23.5. When we use it to get the integer values, we can get uh, 0. Okay, let's execute it. Yeah, we can have 24 lowest mark for science in 11A. So now in the question, we don't need to do that, because we need to find the minimum. But it's okay. Okay, something because of this space. So yeah, we can have 23.5 lowest mark for science in 11A. All right. Uh, we pretty much do third question also. All right. We have a fourth question. Sorry for the weird cuts in this video. So I have to stop sometimes because man. Okay. This is so nervous. Find the average of the marks obtained in Amanda Moses. We have first name and last name, that's the condition. Second term, another condition here. Mathematics, science, and single language and literature. All right. We have to find all subjects. Second term average marks obtained by Amanda Moses. Now we don't need to find the round marks, and we don't need to search two decimal places or integer values. We need to find the average mark only. All right. Uh, yeah, that's simple, I think. Okay, we need to customize this to AVG and need to get the marks. So, and also we need to rename this at like that kind of thing from student exam mark record table and student, and we need to join the subject table and we need to join the exam term table. Uh, we don't need to we don't need to join class table because this question doesn't mention any classes. So I am customizing this as an exam term. So yeah, okay. And term ID, student exam mark record, and exam term ID. Yeah, student table, exam term table, subject table. Yeah, we need those tables only. And now we can find the subject name. We need to get those three subjects using in. So you know how to use in brackets. We use brackets and there, comma, single quotes, mathematics, comma. Okay, get it. Fine. Um, yeah, we get the subject. Now we don't need class name. We need first name and last name and term name. So exam term, second term, and student first name Amanda, student student last name Moses. Now it's okay. I think. All right. I don't see any issues. Let's execute the query and see what's happening. This is the whole query. Let's execute it. All right. We can have this kind of oh my large decimal values. So this is the value we can have 88.62 like that. All right. We can also find the round mark, but we don't need to do that. Round. Okay, round. I need to round the one decimal value 88.6. All right. Now it's all good. Yeah, you can see it. Now we can get one decimal. Now we can get a one decimal value. And when we get round integer value on that, we can have 89. But we don't need any. We can all right. We can execute it on there. All right, 88.6266. We have okay. I don't want to read that. You can see that. So this is the answer for fourth question. This is the query, and this is the answer we can get that above query. Get from that above query. And I'm going to last question. This is my last question. After doing that, I'm stopping my recording. immediately because I have some work to do now, I think. Find the average two decimal places in the marks obtained by the student in class 11A in the second term of all subject. Okay, average two decimal places. Now we want to use round keyword. That is important for this question. Places in the mark obtained by student in 11A class. 11A class, okay. And we have exact term name here, but we have second term. Yeah. So in second term, to give out. Oh. All right, now you know how to do that. So we need to use round keyword. Let's write the query and end up our video. So round, we have to get average mark. Yeah, we don't need to change that. Now we need two decimal places. So I'm using two value and close the bracket immediately. And now student average mark of all student, I need to rename the column like that. All right, students, yeah. Student exam mark record, and I need to join student table and also exam term table. Now I don't need subject table because we need to get all subject, get for all subject. So I will change that to class join. So I need to join the student table and class ID. Now class table, class table, class ID, class ID. All right. Now my class name, we don't have to get his first name, last name, or any that kind of stuff. We have to get second term. We don't want to get subject. Just deleting it. And now we want to get class. So class class name equal to 11A. So 11A. Okay, 11A, second term. We already did that. So now let's see what is the answer. We can have 76.52. This is the average mark of all students. When we search what is the average mark really, and get rid of that. Let's see what is the average mark first. Average mark is 76.5225. When we round it to two decimal values, we can have 76.5 like that. All right, guys. Now you can understand what is the round keyword doing on our SQL queries. So we did these 5 questions using round keyword, and also use min keyword to find lowest mark. That is so familiar to us. So I will tick that. And average mark, I use average mark to get Amanda Moses second term marks. So so use the AVG keyword to do that. And these three questions we have to use round keyword to find the all details. All right, guys. Now we have to last question set with exam mark database, and when we finish it, we can go to new question set. That means question 31 to 50 or like that. We don't know it. So question set 20, question set 31 is a new question. I know that, but I know where can we end up that question set. So when we start question set 16, we finish that set with question set 30, and we did 15 more question set with that question. So I don't know what kind of question is next. So let's see about that in my question set 31. So I have to do question set 30 with you. That is the end of question set 16 question. I will catch you guys in my next video. So I think you can understand these things well. If you don't, you can comment me below what don't you understand, or like that. If it is so knowledgeable, you can comment it below. I will bring you this kind of interesting content more further in my near future. All right, guys. I will catch you guys in my next video. Peace.